Big congratulations this morning to KDKA's Julie Grant. You may remember we showed you Julie and Dimitri dancing on PTL.
When you said you felt so happy you could die.
And her partner, Dimitri Demidov,
Told myself that you were right for me.
took top honors at Dance with Pittsburgh Celebrities in Cranberry over the weekend.
But that was love and it's innate, I still remember.
As a preview for the charity event, we thought they looked like winners. Then, on Saturday night, the judges agreed. Here's Julie with Dimitri and their trophies.
A scam so believable, you are conned before you realize what's happening. It is a virtual kidnapping scam.
Victims are tricked into believing a loved one has been kidnapped and are extorted for ransom money. Legal editor Julie Grant explains how they play fast to get you to act fast. It's new at 6.
Hello. It's an extortion scheme so real you believe your loved one is in harm's way.
They make it as realistic as possible, and their goal is speed and to scare the individual.
Criminals frighten you with a fast and seemingly urgent call, pretending to have kidnapped your loved one.
You treat me like a stranger and that feels so rough. No, you didn't.
They trick their victims into wiring money as a ransom payment into an offshore account.
They do try to ramp up your emotions and prey on your emotions and the speed.
Believe it or not, social media plays a role in this extortion scheme. The FBI says that these criminals will go online, look at your various accounts on social media, and try to gather as many details as they can so that it appears that they are familiar with the person they're pretending to kidnap. That is how they convince you that they have your loved one.
Assistant Special Agent in Charge Chad Yarbrough recommends never posting anything that shows your location away from home. For many reasons, it's always safest to hold off on sharing those vacation pictures until you return.
Obviously, the more you post on social media, the more they're able to exploit.
The big red flags with the virtual kidnapping scam are international or out-of-area calls, pressure to make the transfer to an offshore account, and trying to keep you on the phone.
Usually, these individuals who are scamming you will drop the ransom very quickly as time goes on.
The FBI says the best thing to do is hang up the phone and call or text your loved one to verify their safety. 911 immediately. And if you recognize the scam, report it to the FBI or 1-800-CALL-FBI.
It was so convincing.
Hopefully you won't fall for it. Either way, the FBI wants to know about it.
Each one can add up to a larger picture, so that does help.
Julie Grant, KDKA TV News.
Here we are, baby.
It's freedom.
Yeah, life is amazing. That's why I read Stoic philosophy. It helped me get through the rough times. But life is gonna. Hey, it's a shit sandwich. Eat it or starve. And some terrible things are going to happen to everyone. Nobody goes unscathed. But you can grid yourself to how you respond. Knowing it's not permanent. Nothing.
The only way out is through.
Yes.
Right? And until you've lost everything and then had to get it back, I know I've been there, a lot of people have been there, and it builds a special sort of resilience. And then, you get it, and things click into place. Everything happens for a reason. Whatever happened to you made you stronger.
Vinnie Politan here. Exciting day for us here at Court TV. We're in the middle of a promo photo shoot, getting ready for the relaunch of Court TV, which is happening this May. For more information, make sure you follow us on our Facebook page at Court TV. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's my name, Vinnie Politan. In the meantime, it's a promo shoot, right? For all of us who are going to be on the air. So this is a great opportunity for you to meet another member of our team. Anchor Julie Grant joins us. Julie, great to see you.
Vinnie, great to be with you.
welcome to Court TV. So
Thank you.
You
Thrilled to become a part of it.
come to Court TV from Pittsburgh.
Yes.
First question: Do you own a terrible towel?
Absolutely.
You do?
Of course.
So you're a
Yes.
big
And I'm going to
celebrity.
bring it. Oh, it's coming to Court TV with me.
good.
Might wave it around. If you see me waving something yellow and black in the newsroom, Steelers might be playing that night. Just,
I was a big Franco Harris fan back in the day.
Oh, he's awesome.
Yeah.
He does a lot of charitable work in the Pittsburgh area, too.
He does. All right. So now, Julie, your background is you were a journalist first, then went to law school, and then went back to journalism.
Correct.
All right. Walk me through this. So when was the moment when Julie Grant says, "I'm going to law school"?
So I was working at an NBC affiliate in my hometown, Steubenville, Ohio, great station, WTOV 9, and I anchored the morning show, and I was reporting for the noon show, and I was on kind of the crime, cops, court beat, if you will. So I was covering a lot of cases, and I always had that interest in wanting to go to law school. I knew I wanted to go at some point in life, just didn't quite know when. So it just kind of hit me, sitting in the jury box many days watching bench trials or in the back of the courtroom as I watch a jury trial go on. Just like, this is what I really think I need to do now. I think now is the time while I still have the energy and want to go do it. And I had hoped it would just make me a better journalist. And thankfully, I feel like it has.
And you did it, and then you went and started prosecuting too, right?
Yes.
So from your perspective, what's the difference between speaking to a camera and looking at a jury and trying to convince them what happened?
I don't think there's much of a difference. It's funny, sometimes people will say to me, oh, these careers of yours, they seem so different, but really they're so similar because you're storytelling with both of them. You're storytelling to a jury or a judge in the courtroom, and you're storytelling to the audience when you work in broadcast journalism. So it's really about telling a compelling story, relating to people, engaging with people. That's what we relate to. We love stories as human beings. I think it's just kind of how we are, and if you're a journalist, you really love it.
Now for me, I remember trying cases, and those first couple of cases, I was a little nervous looking at those 12 people staring at me because I knew there was something at stake.
Sure.
I never got that same sort of nervous feeling with a camera. How about for you? Did you ever get nervous in front of the jury or with the camera?
Yes, both. Always. And I feel like it's good, right? I always feel like if I lose that, then maybe I'm getting complacent. So I feel like it's good to kind of just embrace that nervous energy, try to harness it, try to use it. But you're right, it is a different story when people are looking at you. And sometimes when their jurors are nodding along with you, you're thinking to yourself as an advocate, okay, I think I've got this juror, they get what I'm saying, I'm connecting with them. And sometimes when you get a blank stare, you might think, okay, is that person paying attention? What are they thinking? Try not to get caught up in it. I mean, you're such a pro and you've done it.
Yeah. So now you've made the decision to come to Court TV, which, I think is great because we put our lives together, right? We put the law and the journalism together. So how exciting is this? From a scale of 0 to 10, where would you rank this?
Oh, it's beyond a 10. If I could have a scale beyond that, it's a dream come true for me. It truly is. This is my dream job. I mean, you're a legal journalism legend. You really are. It's an honor to work with you and all the
Does that mean I'm old?
people. No. You're young, just successful, and it's great to work with so many people who love this type of work as much as I do, and who have two passions. It's like the blending of the passions. I've got a passion for journalism and a passion for law, and to be able to combine the two, it's just incredible. I'm so grateful. I'm just so thankful and thrilled.
So there's a question I've been asking all folks here at Court TV, and I want it from your perspective. Julie Grant's personal definition of justice. What is justice? I'll give you some time. I'll give her some time to think about it.
What is justice?
Because that's a big question, right?
Sure. To me, it's doing the right thing. The right thing. And I can remember one of my mentors, who is now a judge, I remember him saying to me, this is the best job in the world because every day you get to come to the prosecutor's office and do the right thing. And sometimes that means prosecuting somebody, and as you know, sometimes that means withdrawing charges against somebody. It's not right to prosecute them for what's being alleged. So it's doing the right thing, making sure that at the end of the day, that's what occurs. It's not about convictions. It's not about trials. As exciting as trials are for people like us and all of you who love Court TV as much as we do, it's about doing what's right.
You had a great mentor because there are some prosecutors, unfortunately, that are out there that think it's all about winning and getting convictions, but it's about doing the right thing.
That's right.
Doing justice.
That's right.
Well, Julie Grant is with us, doing the right thing, joining Court TV. Great to have you.
Oh, Vinnie, great to be with you. Thanks, everybody. Can't wait to see more of you. When President Trump greeted President Moon at the door to the West Wing, he was asked whether he would still be going to Singapore for the North Korean summit. He said, "We'll soon know." When the two leaders went into the Oval Office to meet, he said he believes that Kim Jong-un is serious about denuclearization.
The nuclear disarmament of the North was the major point of discussion between President Trump and President Moon Jae-in.
Reporting at the White House, I'm Julie Grant, KDKA TV News.
New at 5. With SnapMap, the best way to protect your location is by going into what's called ghost mode. There's me near Point State Park. Look at this blue light near the fountain. As we zoom in, we can see it in a couple different spots. Let's take a walk over there and see if we can find out who's snapping.
We followed the real-time snap map to the spots where someone was snapping.
I'm gonna see if these folks over here might be snapping.
Even if you're not friends with the person, a light will show up if they don't have their settings in ghost mode.
See it lighting up around the fountain.
Oh, neat. That took only a matter of minutes.
Do you think it's neat that I was able to just kind of follow where I saw the lights and then figure out that you were signed into the app?
That's weird. I thought only my friends could see me.
So it's showing me this way.
Moments later,
Are you snapping by any chance?
Again, the map was spot on.
I was just sort of following the glow. And then when I saw you come by, I'm like, you were so close, you had to be the glow.
Oh yeah. It's kind of creepy actually.
In ghost mode, you can still be tracked by the app, but it won't display your location to other users. To turn off your location data completely, select Never.
And just so you know, the puppy filter remains the same.
If it doesn't happen, maybe it'll happen later. Maybe it'll happen at a different time. But we will see.
President Moon saying he has every confidence that President Trump will achieve a historic feat, adding that he will offer all the support he can. President Trump, being the deal maker that he is, saying Kim would be extremely happy if a deal between the two leaders worked out.
Frankly, it has a chance to be a great meeting for the world.
The president would not confirm whether he has had any direct talks.
Reporting from Point State Park, I'm Julie Grant, KDKA TV News.